To the beat, y'all.
Yeah. Sound good to me. This sound hard, something funky people gon' dance to. Give the record a second and a chance to. Hitting people like a scene of amazement. While they slipping back, my feet just planted in the pavement. Crumble I can never do. So now I'm looking dead at you. What are you gonna do? You listen to the knowledge of a scholar. You say how I breathe, tell them how I holler. I'm the E-double, and I proclaim my name. Straight up, good gang, peeps all game. I'm like a rhino, running through the roughest pack. They figure I'm a trigger happy nigga, so they step back. Breathe. The microphone is who lasts the longest and who's the strongest. It ain't a game, it's plain to see. You listen to the sounds of breathe.
Hey, what's up everyone? Jerry from StogieReview.com back again with another video cigar review, and this week I got a cigar by Drew Estates, the Drew Estates Liga Privada T-52. This is the Robusto size, comes in at 5 inches long with a 52 ring gauge. Features what they call an American Habano or I guess a stock cut wrapper. It's very dark, it's kind of got a reddish hue to it. Very, very toothy and oily, really nice looking wrapper, I gotta tell you that, right off the back. A Brazilian Matafina wrapper, binder, and a filler from everywhere under God's green earth. I think it's a 7-country, 7-region something or another blend. These are running about, it's also available in a Taurus size, so between the two sizes are running anywhere from, you know, around 10 bucks, 14 bucks. A single here. I got these from cigar.com, so paid for them, just so you know. And the Liga Privada T-52s came out last year at last year's IPCPR in New Orleans after the success of the Liga Privada number 9. Now, I'm not, normally one, I'm not really a Drew Estates kind of guy. 2, I'm really not a Liga Privada kind of guy. But I got asked my opinion by my good friends over at the Draper Boys, over at my local B&M that I like to go to, W. Kurtz Drapers, who's thinking of bringing them in. And they asked me what I thought of them, and you know, I said, you know, I'm not a big fan of them, but it had been a while since I had smoked them, so I would obtain a few, which I did from cigar.com, like I said, and give them a try. Historically, when I've smoked a T-52, it's always been very inconsistent. The samples I got from IPCPR were great, and then the first few that I got from when they were released from some retailers around here, or even some online retailers, weren't so great, and then from there it was kind of hit or miss. So we'll see how the Liga Privada T-52 and the Robusto size does this time around. All right, just lit up here my Drew Estates Liga Privada T-52. As you can tell, lots of thick, heavy white smoke coming off this guy. Still, I mean, I really got to say it, it's a beautiful looking wrapper, beautiful looking cigar. It's drawing well, and of course, since I just lit it, it's burning well. Give it time here and we'll see how that continues to go. Flavor wise, you know, you get that peppery sensation, but without kind of that overly peppery flavor. I mean, you get a little bit of it, but it's more of the sensation of pepperiness more than the actual flavor of pepperiness. Kind of you know, I don't know, I can't really pinpoint some of the flavors I'm picking up here right yet, but you definitely get that nice nice peppery sensation on your palate here, on your tongue, and it's definitely smooth, nothing bitter or harsh about it, just really nice and smooth, and lots of flavor just going, lots of things going on in the beginning here, but lots of beautiful smoke. Wrapper is just glistening with all the oil on the wrapper. Just a beautiful looking cigar, and so far it's smoking beautifully as well. Alright, a little further into my Liga Privada T-52 by Drew Estates, and things are going very well. It's drawing well, burning well, and the interesting about how it's burning, and I don't see this very often on a lot of cigars, but when you get close to the ember here, you can start to see this little area here right before the ember. You can start seeing little bits of oil starting to pop up more on the wrapper, which is really cool to look at, and just a gorgeous thing to watch. Strength-wise, it's definitely creeping into that full strength area. But the one thing I'm really digging about it is you're starting to feel, like I said, that full strength, but you also starting to pick up that full flavor. And for me with cigars, you know, we tend to live in an age where it's all strength, and flavor tends to take a back seat. So you kind of lose that balance. You know, me, I like balance. If you're going to have a full strength cigar, you know, a powerhouse of a cigar, you know, have that flavor profile, be on the same level. Don't have it, you know, awkward. But here, definitely, along with that full strength developing, you're definitely getting the full flavor effect here. Lots of dark flavors, kind of a molassesy flavor, also with like a dark coffee bean flavor, and a little bit of a dark, dark chocolate, velvety type chocolate texture, feeling, flavor going on in my mouth. Still get that peppery sensation in your mouth, not necessarily a peppery flavor, but that sensation going on. Overall, things are going quite well. You know, I know I said in the opening I've had mixed results with the T-52, historically with the T-52. Early on, it wasn't on my radar. The ones that I've smoked here, I picked up a 5-pack from cigar.com, and you know, this 5-pack that I've smoked, this is number 4. And those of you who follow me on Twitter and Facebook will know, you know, I've been posting pictures of me doing research and posting tweets about me doing research on the Liga Privada T-52 here. And so this is my 4th one, and you know, this 5-pack here has been pretty consistent, and I'm glad it's been consistent. I'm glad maybe something changed along the way. Maybe they just needed additional more time aging or what. But I'm glad to see that I'm glad that I took the time to revisit them, and that they're performing better than I remember. Alright, about into the halfway point here of my Drew Estates Liga Privada T-52, and things are going phenomenal. Razor sharp burn, easy draw. The wrapper is still oozing out oils. Lots of billowing smoke, billowing white smoke here. Really nicely aesthetic, pleasing cigar. Flavor wise, still going strong here. You know, it's still very well balanced, still, you know, full strength, full flavored, you know, equaling itself out, good balance there. Lots of dark flavors. I mean, a dark coffee, dark chocolatey, just an overall dark sweetness, almost like a molasses type sweetness going on here. A little bit of a woodsiness here, kind of a deep cedary flavor here, subtle, deep. Can it be subtle and deep? I guess it could be. A very subtle but deep woodsy flavor going on here. Like I said, lots of dark flavors. Just the richness of the cigar really bounces out that full strength. And I mean, you could definitely feel the nicotine building up in your system here. And you know, if I gotta get up soon, I might have to take that part slow here. But very full flavor, full strength, enjoyable cigar. I know what some of you are thinking here. You know, Jerry, don't you hate Drew Estate cigars? No, I don't hate Drew Estate. Sure, you know, a lot of, you know, I'm not just pointing out Drew Estates individually, but early on, you know, a lot of, you know, it just wasn't Drew Estates, you know, by themselves. You know, a lot of cigar manufacturers didn't really take us seriously in the beginning, and hey, I can't blame them. Fuck it, I still don't take us seriously as it is today, and here it is 4 years later. So how could I blame them? No, you know, they recently hired Johnny Brook as their marketing guy, and Johnny and I have a little history, but you know, no, I don't hate them. You know, I mean, hey, you know, life's too short to hate anybody. Yeah, there's one person not associated with Drew Estates that I kind of despise because of his blogging style and posts, but that's personal. You know, I buy cigars and I smoke cigars because I like them, not necessarily for the people behind them. You know, I mean, if they have bad business practices, like, I don't know, killing dolphins or skinning baby bald eagles, then yeah, maybe I'll have an issue with them. But you know, for the most part, I buy cigars because I smoke them. I don't really care too much about who's behind them or the personality behind them or who works for them, who doesn't work for them. Yeah, that doesn't really matter to me. You know, yeah, we're all young ones. We all make mistakes. Hell, I'm 32, and not a day goes by that I don't make a bad decision or whatever. It's just, I think I was talking to what was I talking to? Skip, aka Chief Hav, on Twitter, and he was like, you know, we all do stupid shit when we're young, and unfortunately nowadays when you do stupid shit, it's on the internet. And you know, imagine the dumb shit we did back in the day, and if the internet was around then, imagine how much shit we'd be in now. Which is true. I probably wouldn't be married and have a date, so we're gonna be able to get a date. So anyways, Liga Privada T-52, halfway point here. Things are going fabulous, really digging it. I'm glad Draper's brought them up to me, brought the subject of the Liga Privadas up to me, and encouraged me to try them again and give them an update on what I think of them. This 5-pack I got from cigars.com has been spot on. Haven't had a bad stick in the bunch, and no issues that I had historically with them. So hopefully in the final third, the rest of the way through, it finishes strong. All right, coming in here, at least a review of the Liga Privada T-52 by Drew Estates, and I'm really thankful that I was encouraged to revisit the Liga Privada T-52. Definitely not the same Liga Privada I remember smoking historically. Historically, like I said, I've always had inconsistencies, whether on the flavor side, the burn side, construction-wise, what have you. Didn't really fit me. But the last few I've had, especially the shipment I got from cigars.com, has been spot on, been fabulous to smoke. Almost, it's like, don't want to put them down. I wish they'd never end. Really enjoying it. No problems on the burn, no problems on the draw. Really dig the aesthetics of the cigar and the plentiful smoke. Flavor profile wise, I love the peppery sensation it gives on the mouth without the peppery flavor. Lots of dark flavors, lots of dark cocoa, dark coffee, a molasses type sweetness to it there, and a subtle woodiness, dark woodiness, deep woodiness, woody flavor that really brings everything together. And I mean, the cigar is perfectly balanced between strength as well as flavor. It's not off kilter one way or the other. Plenty of strength, plenty of flavor. It's not one of those strength for strength's sake cigars. Enjoyable. $10 to $14 depending on the size you get. Hey, it's a winner in my book as long as they stay consistent, like this past shipment I got. So with that, as always, until next time, long fucking